Creative Brain Candy by creators for creators.
Good morning, Goldie.
Front of warm, dry gunfire mixed with late afternoon stabbings. Sunday should be warm and sunny, just a scattering of drive-bys. Great day for the beach, but not Hitman's Beach, which will be mined and sprayed with high-caliber fire.
Medium coffee, cream 2 sugars.
You know it. Who put a flavor grenade in my mouth? Pull the pin. Thank you for making this with such love.
You're welcome.
Officer Johnny! Have a good one, guy. Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
This is the greatest cup of coffee of all time. I want to write a song about it.
I want to dance to that song with my body.
I love my life. It's about finding your lane and just staying in it.
That's why they call them comfort zones. They're so damn comfortable. Oh, Mondays, am I right, Joe?
You said it, guy.
Yeah!
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Smoking and Drinking in Space. This is a sci-fi podcast from a couple guys who think they know sci-fi. And this week, we review the movie that explores what seems to be a very popular theme in TV and film recently, where characters fall in love with themselves. Starring Ryan Riddle, Jodie Comer, and Taika Waititi, it's 2021's Free Guy. But first, he's the security guard who drops his gun belt at the first sign of trouble to my clueless bank teller that fumbles his way through life and love. It's Rob. How are you doing, Rob?
Good. I couldn't drop my pants. That was a rated R movie.
Yeah. I was actually surprised that this wasn't rated R until I looked it up, but yeah, so.
Oh, well. It was still good.
And after months of tugging the tiger's tail, it finally happened. James got canceled. No, not really. James is stepping away from the show to focus on both CBC and the Simply Stogies podcast and review site. So he just ran out of time doing 2 other shows along with that. That stuff has gotten really busy for him, and it was a time constraint. So he's stepped away to focus on that and to work on CBC as well.
Does this mean he's going to be smoking more cigars and be less of a hoarder?
Oh, no.
No?
He will never be less of a hoarder. If he smokes more cigars, he's just going to hoard more cigars.
That's true, because he'll have space.
Or he'll make space.
Buy himself another humidor.
Right.
Tell his wife he needs another humidor.
And that pretty much covers what's happening around CBC this week. Rob, you got any news for us?
I do. I have lots of news.
I've
got I've got 4 things.
So you're no longer backed up? Everything that log jam kind of got broke?
Yeah. That and, NASA's been busy. Or not busy. It depends on how you want to look at it. First thing is the Perseverance rover that's up there on Mars. Or out there in Mars?
That's the rumor.
Yeah. So it did a core sample. It bored a hole, got some rock, some dirt.
What did it bore the hole with? Did it tell it like some family stories, some vacation stories?
Terrible dad jokes. A soundtrack of James's time in Las Vegas smoking cigars. But it bore some holes, and then it went to store the samples, and the sample wasn't there.
Where did the sample go?
They don't know.
Did aliens take it? Martians took it.
No, yeah, they're trying to figure that out. They bore the hole. They did the whole process of supposedly picking up the sample and putting it into the container. The container says, I don't have a sample. And so they're going, do we have a sample? Well, I don't know. Let's check the hole. No, the hole's empty. Well, where the hell did it go? I don't know. Let's take some pictures and figure this out. So that's where they're at.
Taking pictures and figuring it out. I wonder if the sensor in the container got fucked up somehow.
That's what they're trying to figure out, I guess, is whether the sensors messed up and they actually have something, or did Mars not cooperate again like it did with the mole, that was supposed to go diggy burrowing through the crust and couldn't because Mars said fuck you. So we don't know. They're trying to figure that out. That was as of 6 days ago, August 9th is when this article was published. So
what else you got?
NASA, again, they're trying to figure out how they're going to kill the ISS.
I think a missile might do it.
Yeah. So that's the next thing that they're trying to figure out is how are they going to destroy the International Space Station when its mission time is up, which I believe is coming up soon, supposedly December 2024.
Wow, that quick! I didn't realize it was that quick.
It's approved. It's approved to operate through December 2024. Now, of course, that could be extended all the way out till 2028, because of the agreements that they have with all the international partners. That agreement goes and is there until 2028, but the ISS itself, or ISIS, not ISIS, ISS, is only been approved through 2024 to be operated. And then they'll relook at it or figure out how to destroy it. Burn it up in the atmo. I think they just need to launch it towards the sun.
Launch it towards the sun.
Yeah, why not? Let's just see what happens.
I don't think it's got enough fuel for escape velocity.
Strap a couple rockets to it. Just needs more hydros.
Right. What else you got?
So I've got non-science news. Chloe Bennett from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Was tapped to play one of the Powerpuff Girls in CW's live action Powerpuff Girl show. But they did the pilot. CW said, try again. This pilot sucks. And somewhere between when that happened and all that, Chloe backed out. She had to exit because she got busy with other things that she was attached to, I guess.
Well, that's
saw
what
the
she
writing
said.
On the wall.
Yeah, I think she more saw the writing on the wall. I think I've got time constraints. Non-specific time constraints is a polite way of saying, nah, I'm noping the fuck out. We actually discussed this on SP's show, Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, I was on there this past week talking about the first episode of Marvel's What If. So go check that out. It's on the Gonna Geek Network, GonnaGeek.com, Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. Definitely check that out. So he was questioning why she was even involved in the first place. And then we were all questioning who asked for a live action Powerpuff Girls show.
The CW did.
Well, yeah, but the CW has questionable choices in life to begin with.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Their DC stuff is better than the DCEU. Mostly.
I don't think that's true.
Most of it. It's better than some of it.
Okay, well, no.
Yeah.
I mean, better than some of it. There's some pretty low bars to hurdle in the DCEU. Yeah. I mean, there's Suicide Squad. That was pretty low bar. Yeah. So that's saying that it's better than some of it isn't saying a whole lot.
Hey, it's saying something. I got one more.
Do it.
Yep. All right. So, I do all my news while taking a shit. So I found some fancy shit related news.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. So scientists lately have been trying to figure out ways to boost your immune system, improve mental health, and all that kind of good stuff. And a research paper that was published last Monday in the journal Nature Aging revealed that some older mice, received a microbiota transplant from younger mice. So they took poo bacteria from a younger mouse, put it into an older mouse, and it improved brain function and behavior. So basically what they have figured out is that we are either A, full of shit, or B, smart as shit. One of the two. Regardless,
I'm not sure that's the conclusion that you can make from that experiment.
I read the entire first paragraph. That's what it's concluding.
God.
Yeah. No, but apparently transplanting some bacteria from a younger mouse kickstarts some regeneration in an older mouse. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I would have to.
I'm not
look into
eating.
that.
Yeah, I'm not eating anybody's shit.
You don't eat actual shit. They kind of distill that down and put it in like a capsule form.
I'm not swallowing anybody's shit. I swallow enough shit on this show when I have to watch things like Event Horizon and Metropolis.
And you do it like a pro. Who's ready for a pod crawl?
Sure.
Let's do this.
We can call it, I don't know, say a pod crawl? The pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Excellent! Insert it deep! Pod crawl! Kind of like a space suppository full of information.
What would happen if you took the Lego movie, spliced it with 2 parts Deadpool, and 1 part Ready Player One? Free Guy, that's what would happen. Guy is your stereotypical vanilla worker drone, waking up to greet his goldfish every day, wearing the same blue shirt and khaki combo every day, working the same bank teller job every day. But that's what Guy is programmed to do since he's an NPC in a game that looks like Grand Theft Auto fucked an online casino. However, you only get to see the seizure-inducing graphics of the game if you are wearing the cool kid sunglasses, so NPCs like Guy only see the mundane virtual world. One day, as Guy and his friend Buddy are walking to work, he passes by Millie and is immediately smitten as she is singing his favorite tune. While his bank is being robbed for the umpteenth time, Guy decides to deviate from the script and chase after, killing the robber and stealing his sunglasses along the way. This opens up the game world to Guy, and he's so amazed it's like being hit by a freight train. Mostly because he's actually hit by a freight train. Millie, it turns out, is looking for her long-lost game code for an AI simulation called Free Life. Free Life was bought by the parent company that makes Free City, and she suspects that they are using her code as the underlying engine for the AI in the game without paying royalties. And she wants her money, damn it. Her former partner and current Free City employee, Walter, keeps telling her to drop it, but she still keeps coming back for help. Millie gets a lead on where to find some footage of her game world within the stronghold of another player, and it's while staking out the place that Guy stalks up to her and says hi. This blows their cover, so Millie nopes out with the use of a portal gun, and Guy follows her to her secret stronghold. Millie tells him he's cute and all, but a high-level player like herself can't be seen running around with a noob, so she tells him to look her up after he's level 100 or so. This puts Guy on a mission, but instead of being the toxic douchebag that comprises the vast majority of the players out there, he decides to be a good guy, helping out NPCs in the game. The world goes nuts over such a novel concept of not being a total asshole, and Guy is dubbed Blue Shirt Guy, and is the topic of both online and traditional media. Guy power levels to 102 and bails Minnie out after she's able to break into the stronghold, but is overwhelmed by a constant stream of spawning security guards. Meanwhile, the creator of Free City, Antoine, who was originally on board with Guy's rocket to fame, is seeing that Guy's popularity might threaten the launch of Free City 2, which is declining in sales due to Guy's fame. Millie is told by Walter that Guy isn't a real character, that he's an NPC that has become sentient thanks to the underlying AI code from Free Life, and tells her that Guy is on the hit list. Guy and Buddy break into the stronghold, and after some very uncomfortable dialogue and dancing from the player that owns it, walks away with the video footage that Millie wanted. After showing it to her, he says he has seen the Free Life Island before, and at that moment the servers are reset, and Guy wakes up in love with his goldfish again. After the servers are back online, Millie finds Guy, but Guy only has eyes for Goldie, until Millie deep Frenches him, which brings back all the tingly feelings he has for her, and he takes her to his place to show her Free Life in his blinds. Antoine decides to fight Blue Shirt Guy with Blue Shirt Guy, and has the Free City 2 version of Blue Shirt Guy added to the game to take out Blue Shirt Guy Classic. Only Blue Shirt Guy 2 is half-baked and dumb as a box of Robs, so after an intense battle using
Hey.
all of the popular video game and Marvel superhero weapons they could cram in, Blue Shirt Guy 2 is defeated with a pair of sunglasses. Antoine has had enough of Blue Shirt Guy fucking up his new game sales, and decides to take a literal axe to Free City. As the world is disintegrating around him, Guy makes it to Free Life Island, all the while streaming to the masses, and proving that Free City was built on Millie and Walter's code. Antoine and Millie come to a deal where she and Walter get their code back. Antoine's new game is a failure because for some reason people want to watch the virtual version of reality television, and Roll Millie finally gets the hint that Guy was a love letter to her from Walter. Credits.
All right, 2021's Free Guy. So this was a movie that's been delayed for well over a year. It was supposed to come out last year, and then they moved it to like December of last year. It was supposed to come out like March last year, May of last year, somewhere like that.
Yeah, I think it went like March, and then August, and then December, and then
Yeah, and then they was just, fuck it. We'll do it sometime next year. Yeah. So, and it's one of the only movies recently that's actually been a theater-only release. It did, I guess, okay. I mean, it was 28 million this weekend, I think is what it came out
not
at.
over.
Well, that's true.
Weekend.
Yeah. They
still decent.
Yeah, they predicted about 26 million. I think it's over 28 million now. So, I mean, it's done fairly well, and it's actually a really good movie. So, it's nothing deep. I mean, it's definitely a comedy, but it's a really fun comedy that doesn't take itself seriously. There's a lot of cool cameos and inside jokes for just about everyone. It's well written, well acted. It's actually really fun. So,
And that's our show.
Everyone. Thanks for coming.
It was great. No, I liked it.
And you're fresh off of seeing it. So I watched it Friday night.
I watched it today. Yeah. I watched it this morning.
And what were your initial thoughts?
Watching it, I thought it was good. It did remind me of Lego. What is it? The Lego guy? No,
The Lego movie.
God. The Lego movie. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, it reminded me of that with everything is awesome and all that. Doing your own, going about your own business, and then some random stranger walks into your life and
Yeah, I mean, it
world
definitely
is upended.
It definitely followed that formula, which I mean, I guess isn't a bad thing, but it's not super original in the plot line that it follows.
So I liked that. I liked that they had kind of the reluctant douchebag coder guy. He was out for himself, and then it switched around.
I mean,
it's like, okay, I see this is getting kind of crappy.
Out of all the characters, I don't think I liked his character much at all. I think he was the least.
Really?
Yeah, he was the least likable character, I think, in the movie. I mean, even Antoine, as two-dimensional as that character was, at least he was funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, that may have been just Taika Waititi, doing his thing because he's a funny guy.
And Taika always seems to have like one note, one shtick, and that's just like come up with one-liners or whatever and move along. I don't know. It's just everything I've seen him in, it's always kind of like, I don't like it. I don't dislike it, but it's not like, ooh, wow.
I don't know. I thought he was pretty
always,
good.
Yeah, but it always seems like it's the same part of a character, Or
I thought
he
he was pretty original as Korg, though.
Yeah, maybe. But I saw Korg in this one.
Where?
I mean, in terms of just some of the comments being made, for instance, not having a catchphrase and saying catchphrase is a catchphrase or type of deal. That kind of seemed like something Korg would, this is my mate and buddy, and we're starting a revolution.
So I really wanted to hear the whole "I'm not your guy" friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy.
Yeah.
I really
yeah.
wanted to hear that, and I didn't get it, and I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get that.
It's okay. Maybe it's in the outtakes.
Right. I didn't stay for any after credits, did you?
No, I got up after the main credits, when it started doing the text scroll. I got up. I stuck around for the flashy bits that were at the end, where they're kind of showing the scenery and all that kind of stuff. And
I don't even think I stuck for that.
You didn't stick around for
No.
that, yeah. So they kind of showed some of the like game scenes, scenes from the city and that kind of deal, and then they showed everybody's, introduced the main characters, So Ryan Reynolds, and it had Ryan Reynolds' face up there. Jodie Comer showed her. It took me a bit to figure out that was the same person.
Who, Jodie Comer?
Jodie Comer, like the same person in the game as out of the game. Like the Avatar. Just because there was just a bit different with the hair and the fact that she was wearing makeup.
Oh, so
it kind of threw me off a little bit for a while.
So I'm kind of used to that with Jodie Comer because the wife and I watched Killing Eve for a while.
Oh, is that any good?
It's the first couple seasons are okay, and it kind of, I don't know, jumps the shark after a while, and we got bored with it. But so in that series, she plays an assassin, and so she wears various disguises. And it was interesting to listen to her do an American and British accent and not a Russian accent. But yeah, so I was kind of used to seeing Jodie Comer in various different disguises. It was not Australian.
No, it was.
Oh, an Australian accent when you see one? Yeah.
I sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good. So what'd you think of Dude?
Dude was fun. I mean, we'd seen Dude in the trailers.
Yeah.
And
just recently though.
Yeah, that was just recently. It was right before the movie released.
Right before. So
and
I thought it was kind of funny.
But no, Dude was fun. I thought it was really clever how they defeated Dude. Just because putting him on the sunglasses and then him seeing all the flashy lights and chasing after those.
Did you notice, like, when he put on the sunglasses, one of his things down in his inventory was
whey protein.
Whey protein.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was funny.
I thought it was really well done too, because they superimposed Ryan Reynolds' face over a bodybuilder. And I mean, you could kind of tell that was how they did it, but it was pretty seamless.
Yeah.
Much better than Superman's mustache.
That is a national treasure. Don't ever make fun of Superman's mustache.
Or lack thereof. Yeah.
Yes. It's there, but not there.
Right.
Gorilla lips, because that's what it looked like. It looked like he had monkey lips almost.
It was awful.
That pooch. Yeah. But would you play a game like that?
Probably not. It's not. MMOs like that just aren't really my thing.
Never got into GTA or anything like that?
Well, I mean, GTA, yes, not GTA Online.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I play the GTA series. They're fun. But, I mean, those are single-player experiences. I get to do what I want when I want. I'm not chasing the newest whatever package that they've released recently. I'm not fucking around with other players doing stupid shit. Yeah. I'm not a big PvP MMO person.
Gotcha. Yeah. I don't mind MMO, but let me do it my way.
Yeah, it largely depends on the MMO. I find that most MMOs are too raily or too redundant in what they have you do.
Yeah.
So it gets really dull really fast doing the same fucking thing over and over again because
same shit, different world.
Yeah. And then having to do that so many fucking times and grinding all that out just to no. It's not for me. I'm not I'm not cool with that.
You're not. No, you had it right. You're not cool. I understand. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's what it is. So there was quite a few cameos in this thing.
There were a ton of cameos. I really like Chris Evans' cameo.
Oh yeah. That one was very unexpected. Channing Tatum playing the.
I thought he did a great job.
Bad guy? Bad guy or just?
He wasn't a bad guy. He was just an avatar for a character that was some kind of streamer, popular streamer that still lives with his mom.
Shit, at 22.
Yeah, at 22.
That sounds like Nick.
Hey, it does. You're right.
It does almost, yeah. Except he's not popular. No, burn. Yeah. No, I thought it was funny. You know, he's like talking and then he's like, I guess he turned a little homoerotic or something. I guess I don't know what he was doing when he was talking to Ryan real up close.
Yeah, I don't know. It was it was really uncomfortable, but
it was
very Channing Tatum did a great job of representing, you know, somebody playing him as a character.
Yeah, and he got his dance moves in all that, you know.
Yeah, you can't have a movie
Mike
with
show.
Channing Tatum without having him dance.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in all his contracts.
It is. It's part of his rider. You know, I must dance at least once. Must bust a move. So, you had some streaming personalities.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Yeah, I know, but you know, you had Pokimane, Ninja, Laser.
If you say so.
Yep,
I didn't know any of those.
I recognized a few of them, just mostly from my kids watching stuff and me seeing it. So, and a few of those guys played Among Us, you know, and that was real popular. That was real popular when this movie was supposed to come out.
Right.
So I think it would have made a bigger impact last year. You know, because last year is when Pokimane and Ninja and Jacksepticeye were real into it and mainstream. So, but I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it was what it was. I mean, it was part of. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
You don't know what it was.
I didn't really care. They could have left it out of the film, and I think the film would have been just fine without it. But I know that they're popular with the youngins, so I don't care.
Yeah, we're just getting too old.
Yeah, we really are. I mean, I've never really gotten the intrigue of watching somebody else play a game. I've done it a few times just to get hints on how to get through something or get hints on how to build something in games that do building. But watching somebody play a game just to watch them play a game, I never really understood that. I would rather play the game myself.
Right. Yeah, I've done that. You know, I watch that kind of stuff, building or, you know, a strategy type thing. I might watch that just to get some ideas. You know, but I'm not sitting there watching somebody play Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that. That makes me nauseous.
You get a little vertigo.
Well, yeah, because you don't know which way they're going, you know, and you think they're going to go one way, they go another, and it's like, oh God, you know. But you know, with a building game, you know, it's a little more slower pace. I watched a few Among Us videos, you know, and that was slow enough that it wasn't too bad, you know. So, but it was kind of interesting. I found those interesting because it was, people backstabbing each other, you know, so it was a mind game. And I kind of like, you know, I like watching things that make you think. So despite what you think, I like watching things that make me think.
Is that because you can't think yourself, or
yes,
you're living vicariously through others?
Mm-hmm. I am smart.
You are smart.
I can bench press a Centis.
I thought the graphics in this game were done really well. I mean, it did look like, you know, a loot box puked all over the game whenever they put the glasses on, which is a lot how modern video games are nowadays. And the special, although they did a lot of practical effects in this movie too, like all the cars and the helicopters and everything were supposedly like real.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive because they crashed a lot of helicopters.
Well, I think the ones they crashed were probably fake, but yeah,
okay.
The ones that they did, like with the chase scenes and
the
stuff.
chase scene at the beginning.
Yeah, the chase scenes and stuff, I think were real.
Helicopter. Yeah. So I didn't. The one thing that kind of didn't throw me off, but it was kind of like, okay, they missed a beat there. You know, Ryan puts the glasses on, or Guy puts the glasses on at the beginning, and there's chaos going on and everything like that, and then he takes them off, and there's no chaos. You know, I understand the power ups and all that kind of stuff, but there were some times there where it was like it was entirely chaotic inside the glasses, but then you don't see any of those people running around in the what I'll say the real world or the virtual world. You know, so some of it looked like it didn't quite match up, and then sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't, sometimes it didn't. It was to me, it was a little off.
I didn't catch the part where it didn't match up, but
it was more during kind of right there at the beginning when he first put the glasses on. You know, he puts them on and he sees people launching rocket launchers and things like that, but then he pulls them off and it's just people walking around. You know, and I don't know if it's just they cut to it, but you would think that, you know, that they would want to show that the difference. You know, they showed all the neon lights and all that kind of stuff, but unless I missed it completely, but it seemed a little more jarring.
Yeah,
in that aspect.
The only thing I can think of is
there were some times where he wasn't wearing them, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't seeing things at that point, right?
I guess not, but you know, he was still playing. You know, he was still playing the game and everything, trying to level up. But there were some times where they were showing him where he wasn't wearing the glasses. So
while he was doing things to level up, I didn't see any without glasses. I saw him walking around town without glasses a few times.
Maybe
but
that's
then he'd put on the glasses and do something.
Do something. Okay. Yeah, maybe. So every time he died, it didn't reset him.
Right.
But he would have to go like steal glasses from somebody, right?
Well, he woke up a few times, although maybe he didn't die. He'd woke up, So in the beginning, when he was dying, he would have to steal glasses from someone. But I guess as he leveled up and wasn't dying, he would just wake up and then he would have glasses. Because he rose out of bed. Yeah, he rose out of bed a few times and put on glasses.
So you take an axe to a server.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really going to do that?
Do what?
I don't explode like it did. I mean,
I don't know.
He was cutting through those servers pretty good. I mean, servers are made of metal.
Well, plastic and metal, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know, the casing is basically metal. I wouldn't think it would totally mess up like that. And is that how those games were normally done, where certain sections are on certain servers?
It depends. It depends on how they're doing the load balancing on the server. So they may have certain parts of the game on different servers. And so whenever you switch over to a certain part, you're actually jumping to another server. Or they may have mirroring between the servers, and they kind of load balance players on each of those servers, but they have like persistent objects throughout the server. So things that affect one server will be replicated to the other. It just depends on how that was designed, how the engine was designed.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, it's plausible they had different parts of the game on different servers.
Yeah. Okay. I want the lobbies TV.
That thing was huge.
That whole wall of like an ocean or waves, or I guess tsunami. That was cool.
That was cool.
That was that had to have been after CGI'd, but that looked. I want that.
I don't know. It may not have been. I mean,
a full wall LCD.
Maybe. I mean, they've got
Just for a
huge
movie?
LCDs out.
Yeah, just for a movie though, man. They could have hired 2 Ryan Reynolds for that cost.
I doubt it.
So I think I kind of wish that they would have spent a little bit more time on, I guess, Keys and Millie outside of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they
I
kind of
think
did gloss over.
It was kind of an afterthought. The whole, I mean, you knew Keys had a thing for her, but it was kind of, it almost seemed like an afterthought. They're like, all right, how are we going to wrap this thing up? Millie's gone. How do we fix this? Or Millie's got to not play anymore. How do we make it to where she doesn't want to play anymore?
Yeah, that was kind of really rushed, and it seemed
was.
kind of just dropped in your lap.
Yeah.
The fact that they didn't have Walter in a whole lot of the movie was, I don't know, kind of. You're right. I did want to see more interaction between him and Millie. I wanted to see more of that chemistry. I mean, we knew that Walter was pining for her ever since the early days. Whenever they did that interview with the reporter, and they were talking about Free Life and how it had been bought by a giant conglomerate or big publisher. And she had asked, there seems to be some chemistry between you two. Is there anything between you? And Millie was like, no. And he was like, yeah, sure.
Man.
No. Yeah, that's it.
Damn it. I'm in the friend zone.
Yep.
How do I get out of it? I know. Sell my soul. And then come back.
So we've seen this quite a bit recently, though, right? I mean, especially with Loki and this movie and a few others that we've reviewed where, I mean, just recently where characters are basically falling in love with themselves. It seems like there's this narcissistic streak in writing recently, and I'm kind of wondering where that's coming from.
So she wasn't falling in love with herself. She was falling in love.
She was falling in love with Guy, who was based on her personality traits. She's the one that loves bubblegum ice cream. She's the one that loves Mariah Carey. She's the one that he is based off of her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I was stuck on, when they were explaining it, it was the trigger being he was looking for somebody that liked these specific things. She was too.
I know. And I get it now. 'Cause I was thinking that those traits is what triggered Guy in the first place. She was humming the Mariah Carey song and that triggered him. So I was thinking that that's how he did it is, he was trying to make a character that was looking for that particular type of person.
No, he made a character that enjoyed, that was his favorite
things.
Song. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Those were his favorite things. Those were her favorite things. So he was basically the male Minnie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Self-love, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh my God, you actually managed to kind of say it that time.
I did. I had to think about it though for a minute. So, why
you need
didn't
a nap
they
now?
make him? Why? Yeah, I'm good. I'm tired. All that thinking. Words hard. Why didn't they make Guy a new Millie?
I don't know. Maybe that's just going to happen in the AI. That
free Guy too.
Free. Yeah, there actually is talk of a Free Guy 2. So Ryan Reynolds confirmed after the release of Free Guy 1 that Disney is wanting a sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
What would they? I guess maybe.
I don't
Free
know that
Life gets tore down.
I don't know. I don't know how they would do a sequel. I'm not sure exactly how that would work.
Oh, it'll be in the future, and Free Guy will come out of the server and go into a robot. like an android.
You think?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Stranger
I don't
things
know.
have happened.
I don't know. I'm not sure that this movie warrants a sequel. I'm not sure even how they would write a sequel. I mean, it wrapped up pretty well. I don't know that a sequel is needed for this movie.
So is Free City or whatever, Free Life? Free Life is what the game was at the end there. It's just a online server where you
It's
watch
an online
NPCs
simulation
grow.
Yeah, you just basically watch this online simulation, this AI simulation.
Okay,
It's
interesting.
reality TV for the new generation.
Yep.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
It's,
I mean, I like the idea. I like the idea of the server continuing on after you've already left, kind of like an MMO. Like you can do things that kind of and interact with the place and all that kind of stuff, but then it continues to go.
Yeah, persistent world MMOs. They've had those for a long time now. Yeah.
Right. I like that idea of that happening. I don't like the idea of just sitting there and watching.
I mean, we've had something like this kind of, for a long time. I mean, people, ages back used to have like little ant colonies that, did their thing. And you would have little, you watch them, do. I don't know of anybody that just sat and watched it for hours and hours on end. It was kind of a curiosity. Yeah, I've got an ant colony, and watching them do their thing is cool for, a few minutes, and then you move on. But
then you shake it and go about your business.
Why would you do that?
Why would you shake it?
Yeah, why would you do that?
To watch them rebuild.
Why would you do that? That's
I don't
mean.
know. Are you saying you wouldn't shake an ant colony?
Yes.
Disappointed in you.
Oh my God, you're a psycho.
Maybe. I never had an ant colony as a kid.
I didn't either.
No. Now I mow over the top of ant colonies all the time.
Well, yeah, they shouldn't have built their shit in my yard.
Yeah, they need to stay underground. Pop up somebody else's yard. Overall, I liked it. It was a good time.
It was a fun movie. It really was a fun
we had
movie.
people laughing. We had people actually like laughing in the theaters.
Oh yeah, we did too.
So that's always good.
How packed was your theater?
Let's see. There was us 5. 3, 4. There's probably maybe 20 people in there.
Yeah,
It wasn't very packed. Now, granted, 12 o'clock on a Sunday, first showing, matinee. Yeah, that's right. I go watch movies instead of going to church.
Yeah, we had about 20 people in ours, but we did it at the local theater, which is a really small town theater, and it's probably the most people I've ever seen at a showing at this theater. So it was pretty packed for where I saw it.
Reclining chairs?
No, they don't have reclining chairs, although they are comfortable chairs. So
No. I'm just spoiled with my personalized,
I was
motorized
too. And even the large
chair.
city around here with the Cinemark theaters doesn't have the motorized reclining chairs with the heat and they still have the stadium seating, which sucks.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back. I'm spoiled.
Come on back down to Texas, Jason. It's okay.
All right, Rob, you got a haiku for us this week?
I do. This is more sci-fi than 11/22/63. There you go.
I don't remember asking that question.
Oh, haiku. Gotcha. All right. This one is titled All Connected. Cap Shield and Hulk Smash, reviewed by Korg and Deadpool, #MCU.
Yeah, they kind of asked the question is...
Oh, no, this is MCU. This is part of the MCU universe.
I'm not sure how it fits in the MCU.
Look, they had Captain America make a cameo. He's
they
getting
had Chris
with the
Evans
times.
make a cameo.
No, that was Captain America. That was Steve
because
Rogers.
Cap would be old at this point. Remember, he went back in time
Ah,
and didn't come back. True. So he would be Old Cap.
What if this is a what if universe?
Well, then it would only barely be attached to the MCU. They haven't even said if the what if episodes are actually MCU canon.
I thought anything that they were doing from now on through Disney was going to be considered canon.
Maybe. I don't know. Have they said that definitively?
Nah, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, this could be an alternate what if reality, sure.
Yeah, I thought that's what the whole point of it was the what ifs was different timelines to kind of go with the whole theme of this next phase.
Maybe. It'll be interesting to see if they integrate what if into the phases.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I haven't even watched any of them yet.
All right, you got any awards?
I have 4 of them.
You have 4?
I have 3.5.
We'll round up to 4. All right, who's got your head lush? Or I'm sorry, your black lung.
That's my half. That one's going to Doc Cottle.
Yeah, there was nobody smoking.
There's some people that got blown up, but nobody important.
Yeah, so, and there really wasn't, so it surprised me that this was not an R movie because I'm pretty sure they dropped the F-bomb at least once, and I thought I'd heard it twice, but maybe not. But yeah, some of the
insinuated it.
Yeah, some of the more risque references and the violence, although there was no blood, so I guess that's probably how they got down to a PG-13. It surprised me that this was a PG-13 movie, but yeah, I didn't see anybody smoking. Of course, I don't think that, with Fox being under the Disney umbrella, there'll be any kind of tobacco use anymore. That's kind of one of their things that they don't do. So yeah, mine's going to go to Honorary Doc Cottle as well. Who's got your head lush?
Head lush, nobody was actually drinking, but I am going to give it to Guy and his love of coffee at the beginning. Because, what he said, it was like making love at one point. He said one other thing that seemed like he liked his coffee way too much.
Yeah, he was making the barista a little uncomfortable with how much he loved his coffee.
Yeah, and apparently everybody loves the coffee because their trash cans are full of those things out on the street.
That's all that were in them.
That was ridiculous. I give it to the whole city.
And that's how Millie likes her coffee. So
Yep. Cream 2 sugars, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody drinking either. There might have been some virtual drinking in the bar.
Oh, yeah.
In the player lounge.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see any directly drinking there. So mine's going to go to Honorary Richard Dawson.
All right.
Player award.
So this one is going to go to Channing Tatum's real life person and his sock. Yeah.
That was funny when he said, "Don't touch my special sock, Mom. That'll put you in therapy forever."
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. That oh my gosh, I lost it on that one. I lost it on that.
That's good. Mine's going to go to Guy for making, Guy and Millie both. I'm going to give this to both of them because they basically fell in love with themselves. So
yeah, and she was getting hot under the collar after that first virtual kiss.
Yeah. Even though she was just watching it, she see her face. She was like, I don't know if she was disgusted or confused or what.
Well, she was trying to figure out how the guy was doing it because there's not a button for that.
Oh, that's true.
But he was pushing all the buttons. What?
He found the button. Yes. Yeah. All right. Who's got your purple hippo?
I'm going to give it to Guy when he first gets his glasses, gets the glasses for the first time, gets that level up, sees the world. It kind of throws him.
Okay. So mine's going to go to Guy, but mine's going to go to Guy for when he got told that he was an AI.
Yep. That was a good one too. It was a toss up between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking head trippy.
Yeah. Well, I figured both of them were. First one, that's magic glasses have weird things, and then finding out you're a game.
Yeah, just the sensory overload from putting on those glasses for the first time.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking head trip.
Yeah. So what's next? What are we doing next?
That's what I'm about to find out. Yeah, we're picking. All right, so this is the point in the show where we are going to pick our next movie. Are you so excited?
I'm a little scared. How about you pick a number, and then I'll tell you when to stop. That way it's not all... No, I don't want it all being on me.
No. You got to pick the number and tell me when to stop. This is your job.
Ugh.
Your gerb.
No. Just if it's a shitty one, you want to be able to blame it on me.
Not true.
Turnaround's fair play. You just wait.
All right, so you need to pick a number between 1 and 158. 1 and 158.
75.
75. All right, let me know when you want me to stop.
Let's stop now. Yep. Please be like Expanse or something that James is going to be pissed that he missed.
This is one you put on the list.
Oh, shit. That doesn't mean anything. Because I troll myself on that list.
All right, so next week, we are going to be reviewing the film where, in a future where people stop aging at 25 but are engineered to live only one more year, having the means to buy your way out of the situation is a shot at immortal youth. Here, Will Salas finds himself accused of murder and on the run with a hostage, a connection that becomes an important part of the way against the system.
Timeless?
This stars Justin Timberlake, Amanda Seyfried, and Cillian Murphy. It is 2011's In Time. Yeah.
In Time, yeah. I actually like that one.
I've seen part of it. I haven't seen the entire thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, for a JT movie, this is early JT acting.
I mean, he's fine as an actor. I like his acting fine.
Yeah, but this is early in his acting time. So
2011? That's not super early in his acting career.
Well, he hadn't done much live action. He does a lot of voiceovers.
All right, well, next week, In Time. And that's all we've got for this week. Our intro and outro music is Welcome Home by Cambo. Podcrawl music is Snack Mix by Machette. If you like the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. You can leave us feedback on our Discord channel at smokinganddrinkinginspace.com/Discord, on Twitter at status_podcast, or you can email us at smokinganddrinkinginspace@outlook.com. If you'd like to throw a few nickels our way, you can become a Patreon supporter by going to smokinganddrinkinginspace.com/Patreon. And for this week, I'm Jason.
Enthusiastic goodbye.
We'll talk to you next week.